Speaker, sir, I beg to move the resolution on the repeal of the employment of manual scavengers and construction of dry latrines Prohibitions Act 1993. Whereas in the interest of the public, the state government had adopted the employment of manual scavengers and construction of dry latrines Prohibitions Act 1993 in the year 2008. Whereas the Act has become redundant with the enactment of a new Act, that is the Prohibition of Employment as Manual Scavengers and their Rehabilitations Act 2013. And whereas, since the employment of manual scavengers and construction of dry latrines Prohibition Act 1993 was enacted by the Parliament under Article 252 of the Constitution and subsequently adopted by various states, its repeal can be done only as per the procedure prescribed under Article 252, which requires passing of resolution for the repeal of the 1993 Act by the state legislature. And whereas the Cabinet has approved for repeal of the Act of 1993 so that the state government may further take action for adoption of the new Act, that is the Prohibition of Employment and Manual Scavengers and their Rehabilitations Act 2013.
Of granting leave to introduce the resolution may say aye.
Aye.
Those against may say no. The ayes have it, the ayes have it. Leave to introduce the resolution is granted. Honorable Chief Minister may move the resolution for introduction.
Speaker, sir, I beg that the resolution be adopted.
Honorable members, I believe the sense of the House is unanimous in passing the resolution, and so the introduction of the resolution as moved by the Leader of the House is considered and taken into consideration. Now, Honorable Chief Minister may move for adoption of the resolution.
Speaker, sir, I beg to move that the repeal and employment of manual scavenger and construction of dry latrines Prohibition Act 2023, that the state government take action and adopt the new Act, that is the Prohibition of Employment and Manual Scavenger and their Rehabilitation Act 2013.
Honorable members, the motion moved is that the resolution to repeal the employment of manual scavengers and construction of dry latrines Prohibition Act of 1993, so that the state government may further take action for the adoption of the new Act, that is the Prohibition of Employment as Manual Scavengers and the Rehabilitation Act of 2013 be adopted. Those who are in favor of the motion may say aye.
Aye.
Those against may say no. The ayes have it, the ayes have it. The resolution as moved is adopted unanimously. Let us now come to item number 5. Item number 5A, the Nagaland Motor Vehicles Taxation Amendment Bill 2023. Shri P. Paiwang Konyak, Honorable Minister, Health and Family Welfare, may move for leave of the House to introduce the Nagaland Motor Vehicles Taxation Amendment Bill 2023.
Speaker, sir, I beg to move that leave be granted to introduce the Nagaland Motor Vehicles Taxation Amendment Bill 2023.
The question is that leave be granted to introduce the bill. Those who are in favor of granting leave to introduce the bill may say aye. Those against may say no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. Motion for leave to introduce the bill is granted. Now Minister may move to introduce the bill.
Speaker, sir, I also beg to introduce the bill.
The motion move is to introduce the bill. Once again, those who are in favor may say aye.
Aye.
Speaker, sir, I beg to move the resolution on the adoption of the protection of children from sexual offences Amendment Act 2019 and the protection of children from sexual offences rules 2020. Whereas in the interest of the public, the state government had adopted the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act 2012 on 26 September 2016. And whereas the Ministry of Law and Justice notified Protections of Children from Sexual Offences Amendment Act 2019, amending the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act of 2012, and on the 5th of August 2019, under Article 252 of the Constitution, and subsequently adopted by various states, and whereas in exercise of the powers conferred by Section 42 of the POSCSO Act 2012, within bracket 22 of 2012, powers to make rules. Ministry of Women and Child Development has developed and notified the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Rules 2020 on 9 March 2020. And whereas the Cabinet has approved the adoption of the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Amendment Act 2019 and the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Rules 2020. Now, therefore, a resolution is proposed to adopt the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Amendment Act 2019 and the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Rules 2020.
Those who are in favor of granting leave to introduce the resolution may say aye.
Aye.
Those against may say no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. Leave to introduce the resolution is granted. Now, Honorable Chief Minister may move the resolution for introduction.
Speaker, sir, I beg to move for the introduction of the resolution.
I believe that the sense of the House is unanimous in passing the resolution, and the introduction of the resolution as moved by the Honorable Chief Minister is considered and taken into consideration. Now the Honorable Chief Minister may move for adoption of the resolution.
Speaker, sir, I beg to move that the resolution be adopted.
The motion moved is that the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Amendment Act 2019 and the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Rules 2020 be adopted. All those who are in favor of the motion may say aye.
Aye.
Those against may say no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The resolution as moved is adopted unanimously.